Hello there, guys. So today I'm going to share with you a card for Mother's Day, and I absolutely love it. So the equipment you need for today is pokey tool, a pencil, a ruler, and my special stickers. I absolutely love them, and a base white card 6x6. And also you will need one of your stickers, the ones that you like the most for the Mother's Day. So this is the one I have. It's the one I have, and this is the one I'm going to be using today. So the card I'm going to show you is this one. I absolutely love this card. It's super sparkly, it's pretty, and it's very easy to make. Okay, so crafters, let's go and start. The first thing I'm going to do is to mark my lines. Okay, I like my grid lines because I can always mark wherever I want. So decide whether it's going to open this way or that way. Well, I've chose sides. I'm going to choose this one today. What you're going to do is you're going to take your ruler and mark a dot halfway inch. Okay, so first I'm going to do from one side, and I'm going to do the other side. I don't mind that it's not good from the other. So now I'm going to turn my card and I'm going to do exactly the same, half inch. But this dot is over here, so I know that from here to here it needs to be half. So now I'm going to mark the dot. It's going to be definitely in the middle. So it's going to be half inch from this side, half inch from that side. And now I'm just estimating half inch from that side. However, you already have the dot here, so you already know that this should be half inch. Half inch? Yeah, half inch. Half. I believe it was half. Let me check. Let me double check. Yeah, it is half. So before I made this card, I actually did try an error to fit my pretty shiny dots around it so it fits nicely. Now I know this is exactly where it's supposed to be. Now I'm going to mark half inch on that side. Here you go. And I have to double check over here. This is the last side, if it's actually half inch. So it's a little bit, let me see. So it's a little bit offside. This is half and this is okay. So now I know where is 6 inch. And I'm going to start putting my diamonds. Okay. So now I'm going to be using my ruler because I'm going to start. I know which dot is mine, so I'm going to rub it off, and I'm going to cover those dots, so don't worry, you won't be able to see them. I'm starting with the line. Those dots comes in a line, so what you're going to do, what I'm doing is I put first dot on the dot, first gem on the dot, and then I haven't stick it yet, guys. I have not stick it yet, and I need a little bit offset. So because it has not been stick yet, I can still move it without damaging the card. Yeah, look. So now I'm just positioning all the bottom. I only stick the first one, so I know when I'm starting, but you can always take it off. There you go, and just stick the first one. And now I'm checking if my second dot is on the same line. Yeah, the first line is the hardest one because you need to get this one right. I'm not sticking them yet. this is a 6-inch. So now what you do is just you line up this dot with these dots, but remember that they have a spot as well, so they're not exactly over here, they're just going to be a little bit under. And now, so this is, I know exactly how many extra ones I need. As 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. So another one line is going to go, and what you're going to do is you're going to position again. You can either do it from the top or from the bottom, it's your choice, but I like to turn it around, do it exactly the same, but this time from that side. Okay. Now, so I've positioned exactly where I wanted. So I start with the dot and I've positioned where I wanted. And now I haven't sticked them properly yet, so I'm going to push all my dots to the ruler so they all nice and line up. I can also push a ruler together, and then I'm going to stick them. Yeah, so the first line is very important because this is going to start the rest of the process. Now what you're going to do, you can either start from the bottom or from the top, it's your choice, but the rule is exactly the same. So you start with the biggest line, you start with the biggest line, and you're just going to line up. I prefer to do it, whoops, I did it around. Okay, so I prefer to do it this way, so I know where I'm going. I like this T ruler because it shows me as well where's the markings. And now I'm going to leave a little bit of gap, and I'm going to only stick the first one. Yeah, only the first one, so only the first one is stick. And now with the ruler I can push to the point where I want to have it. Okay, and now I can see if it's line up or not. I can see that these ones needs to be moved a little bit. See, I can easily, if you don't push it down, you can still move it without wasting and without tearing the paper. These are really good, but you have to remember that to be gentle. Okay, so these are nicely, I left a little bit space at the bottom. I'm not going to stick them yet because I need to put another line. So I'm going to put this line over here. No, this one is too short, so I'm going to take another big one. And ta-da! And now this time I can do without twisting and turning because I know exactly where it's going to go. And now I can push all of it and make sure it's all nice and even. I can turn it around, see if it's nice and even as well. It's a very beautiful card, but it takes a precision and patience to do everything what you need. Okay, now this is all lined up. I can push it down. Yeah, and then you turn it around and you do exactly the same with that side. Okay, leave a little bit gap, and I start with the longest sticker. Okay, I'm starting with the longest sticker. And I only stick the first one, but really gentle, really gentle. Now this is going to go over here. Okay. I believe this is all nice and even. Now you can stick it. If you think everything is nice and even, you can just stick it. Yeah. Now this is the last line. It's one of the easiest line at the end. Again, I'm taking the longest one. And I'm only going to stick the first one. Yeah, so I have the space to wriggle the tail, and I'm going to take one of the pieces that have been left, and they will fit perfectly. Look. Now let me see. It's not stick yet, so I can still have a space to move. Okay, here you go. Now I'm happy, and I'm going to stick it. All right, and this is how you do it. So this is the part 1 to make the border. Now part 2, this cut. So since I've got the square, I can still decide whether I want it this way or that way. So I'm going to have the cut this way. Now, I am not very good in hand drawing, so I'm going to use one of those dies to make a heart. And this is the C6 dice, I believe. I don't know which number is it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what's the measurements for this one? It's 3.5 inch by 3 inches. Yeah, so I'm going to use this die. I'm not going to cut it. This is the way I'm going to do it. Okay, so now use my grid line. I'm going to draw a heart inside, very gentle with my pencil. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I can always come back, so don't worry. Do it gentle so that you can always rub it off if you need to. Okay, and now this is the next part. Here you go. So this is the heart that I've made, and now I'm going to start with filling the heart. Okay, so how do I do that? I always start with the main points, and all you gotta do is just stick, stick, and stick. These stickers are extremely bendy because they have a space in between. If they didn't have a space in between, it would be really hard for you to bend them. It will be really hard to do anything. Now this is a straight line, and this line is going to go over here. And now you just cut the piece that you don't need, and you end up with this beautiful half heart. Now what you can do, the next part, I think I've ripped this line. Oh no, I was cutting some of the pieces because I needed. Now what you can do is you can either add an extra dot at the bottom, or you don't. Well, I decided I'm going to add one, and I'm going to follow my heart this way. Here you go. There's a little bit too much, and now this is how you do it. And now you can either finish with another line, and now I'm going to carry on with another line. Can you see? All I do is just gently bend one by one. So you don't bend the whole structure, you just bend one by one to the place that you like it. this is my last one, so I'm going to cut in between. And this is it. And this is my beautiful heart. Yeah. Now for the Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day, I'm going to use this one. Okay, I'm going to turn it on the side because I like to turn it on the side. Okay. Again, I'm not putting everything. I am not sticking the whole Mother's Day. This is a trick that I've learned over the years, that if I want to still have some room, you don't have to stick the whole stickers. All you gotta do is just stick a little bit. Okay, I think this is the one. And now the third part. There are other easy ways. I'm going to show you in a different video. There are other easy ways to apply your stickers, but this is the one I like. And now I'm happy with the position, and I'm going to just press it down. Here you go. Now the whole card, because it's mostly stickers, all you gotta do is just go back again and simply press every single little dot so that you make sure that everything sticks. That's not going to fall off while you give it to somebody. And this is the finished card for Mother's Day. I love it. Look, this is the one that I did today, and this is the other one. They are so gorgeous. They're beautiful. But guys, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoy. If you like this video, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I always appreciate your support. And thanks to you, I'm going to be able to make more cards. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next card. Thanks, bye!